In the bleak midwinter, frosty winds we mourn. Erst eyes and water like a stone. Snow falling, snow, 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 snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Say, what can I give them? I'll keep. I'll keep. I'll keep. I'll keep. I'll keep. Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. And open wide thy heavenly home. Make safe the way that leads on high, and close the path to misery. Right where you are, would you stand and sing this chorus with us? Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. And again. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.
The people who have walked in darkness have seen a great light. For those who lived in the land of deep shadows, light. The joy of a great celebration, sharing rich gifts and warm greetings. For a child has been born for us, the gift of a son for you and for me. His names will be Amazing Counselor, Strong God, Eternal Father, Prince of Peace, and there'll truly be no limits to the wholeness that he brings.
Won't you come? Merry Christmas, Nashville, Tennessee. Tell me all about your sorrows. Tell me about your care. If you told me that you'll fight the battle,
Yeah, this is a little bittersweet, actually, yes.
This is the end of the road. This is show 15 of 15 of the Drummer Boy Christmas, the 2020 tour experience. And I mean this with all sincerity. There is not a place we would rather be, or with another audience that we would rather be than with you. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for being with us, for making it a sold-out show. You guys did that.
We were just saying in the back that it's probably the sweetest tour that we've ever done, right? So there's something about that to finish here in our hometown, Nashville, Tennessee, at the Grand Ole Opry is a real joy. So thank you for coming and making us feel so loved.
Absolutely. Hey, don't just raise your hand and make some noise if you have joined us for a King Country show. Let's see your hands. All right. Nice to see you. G'day. Nice to see familiar faces. If you've joined us for a Christmas show, let's narrow this down a bit.
Okay.
All right, if you have never in your whole life been at a King Country show, make some noise.
We're so excited about that.
They're so excited, like, yes, me, yes! All right, well, to the newcomers, we're going to clear up a couple of confusing facts. First of all, starting with these wonky, confused accents. It's your fault, because we're not from Boston, we're not from South Africa, we're from the land down under, Sydney, Australia. But we live right here, right now, in good old Nashville, Tennessee.
That was pretty good, right? That's pretty good.
Nashville, Tennessee, y'all. Can I get a giddy up?
Trained you so well.
Can I get a yeehaw?
You really should clear up a few things though, right?
They are good at the
Yes,
yeehaw.
they're
All right,
good at the yeehaw.
let's see. This is also confusing. All right. Geography lesson. Australia, our birthland, is part of the Southern Hemisphere. That means everything is upside down and backwards down there, including seasons, and therefore Christmas falls in the...
Oh, Harvard graduates here.
They've done it. But
That's what
we've
I'm saying.
adopted a lot of your Northern Hemisphere songs and traditions, which is awfully confusing for a few young lads trying to make their way through the holiday season.
Yeah,
For instance,
when we started hearing songs like Frosty.
who is Frosty? I'd like to meet him. You know, the closest thing we have to Frosty is like Frankie the Sandman, all right? That's it. What's another one? Give us another one.
Yes, this one, particularly confusing. Chestnuts.
Listen, Linda. If there's an open fire in Australia in the summer, it's a bushfire. Run. Don't write a song about it, mate, you know? Or lastly, the most confounding, yet somehow the most hopeful.
Most charming.
Yeah. Oh, you better believe you're dreaming. This is not going to happen. But we're very pleased to share.
Yeah, the very first Christmas, and obviously, how many here are from Nashville, Tennessee? Right? How many here?
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of folks. The very first Christmas that we had here in Nashville, it snowed.
And our little boy brains fell out of our heads.
Yes.
It makes so much sense now.
And obviously, the first thing you do when you see snow, especially when you've never seen snow, that was the first time I'd ever seen snow in my entire life. What do? You make a...
I feel like we're at Sunday school with all these
Yeah, we're
calls
teaching
and
them.
responses.
Yeah, so this is going
He's
well.
just started doing this. Oh, there we are. Welcome to 1991 Lipscomb Drive, Brentwood, Tennessee, everyone. That is us. Snowmen. I'd like to apologize to our little brother Josh, who got cut off at the end of the picture there. So we built 8 snowmen. Mum was pregnant with Libby, and our friendly next door neighbors had a Ford F-150. They mowed over every single one of them.
And that's when we realized America is a very dangerous place.
Look, just to set the record straight, we love this great country. We are citizens. We married Americans. They're both here tonight. And I'm going to go on record of saying I love a snowy, cold, northern hemisphere Christmas, which I think we're going to get in Nashville in a few days. So let's look forward to that. You know what else I love? I love that some of the most beautiful, meaningful, nostalgic songs have been written about this time of year, and so we're going to invite you to sing along with us. Pretend you're at the World Cup for this one. Everybody sing.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. How's everybody feeling on the balcony? Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be, which inspire your every song? If your winners on the floor, make some noise, come on! Everybody sing! And again, shout! Come on! I'm coming up to the balcony! See him in a manger laid, whom the choirs of angels praise. Mary, Joseph, Nazareth, while our hearts in love everybody sing. We are for our hearts, our minds, our souls, leaving the past to the future where it is. And we sing this as one to you. Come on, baby, Christ alone, the newborn King. Come on, baby, Christ alone, the newborn King. You look beautiful. Take it away. Nice to meet you. It's high time that we introduce you to the lovely lady and gentlemen up here on stage. Would you make them feel very welcome? One by one, starting with a man of triplets.
He's the third of 3 children, number 3 on the Enneagram, if you're into that sort of thing. 3 names, Garrett P. Tyler on drums, give him a cheer.
And over the other side on bass and many other things tonight, he's bringing the Latino flair. He hails from the great city of Miami. Would you give it up for D-Lo, Mr. Daniel Lopez?
A Greek gentleman, if I have ever met one, appropriately on world percussion tonight and beyond. The local, the single, the talented Christopher Carabellis, everyone.
And he is playing the guitar, and he knows how to play it mighty fine. His wife, son, and brother are in the audience. He's got the Western thing going a little bit. Give it up for our man, Mr. Consistent, Daniel Waterbury.
And on behalf of all the ladies this evening, she's fierce, she's kind, she's gifted. Her husband, Benjamin, is in the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, this is Dina, Miss Carla, and
He's also got lots of family in the audience, and look, this guy has no international affiliation, but he hails from the great country of Texas, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vincent DiCarlo.
and last but certainly not least, our band leader. Great alliteration for a name, multi-instrumentalist Benjamin Backus, everybody.
Sitting on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching, oh, silent flocks by night. Behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
I'd like to take this opportunity to have one more lady to the stage. She's graced this stage many times, looking down from above on screen tonight. The country princess Gabby Barrett, give her a cheer. Take it away, big girl.
The shepherds feared and trembled when above the earth rung out the angels' chorus that hailed a Savior's birth.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is. Sing it again, I want you to go. Tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
All right, let's bring it in, folks. Down in a lonely manger, the humble Christ was born. And God will send us salvation that precious Christmas morn. How was that? Was that all right?
Jesus Do you hear what I hear? Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea. With a voice as big as the sea. Listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. A child, sleeping in the night. He will bring us goodness and life. He will bring us goodness and life. He will bring us goodness and life. Can you hear it? Nashville, can you hear it? One more time for the ladies and gentlemen up here on stage. It goes without saying, but this being the last show of the year, also being our American hometown show, there is about anyone that means everything to us is in this room. I want to recognize a couple of folks very quickly. Luke's and my entire small bone, yes, that's our real last name. The whole family is in the audience tonight. Can you show them some love? My mum and dad are here as well. A gentleman that is responsible for us signing a record deal in the first place and ultimately standing before you on this stage in some way, shape or form. Country producer and legend Mark Bright is in the audience this evening as well. You are here, you did it, you made it. Give yourselves a cheer, come on. My wife Mariah is in the audience, my in-laws are here, my father-in-law is a former judge, some of my best behavior. It goes without saying, but this is a stake in the ground moment for us. And do we have any mums? Speaking of mums, do we have any mums in the audience? Raise hands, make some noise. Mums, you heroes. Moms. Moms. How do you say it? You sound like sheep.
I'm going to stick with the you, mums. You know, one of the fascinating components of the Christmas story, I think, is this teenage girl who had this otherworldly being appear to her in a terrifying moment, and then found out that she was going to become pregnant, not by a man's doing, but nonetheless pregnancy outside of wedlock in that time in human history could have been penalized to the point of death. And then she goes on this incredibly perilous journey with her fiance late in her pregnancy, only to find that there's no space for them, there's no love for them there, and giving birth in a stable. It's outrageous, and I think it speaks to the courage of every mum. And so I want you to know, part of tonight, part of the Christmas story, we honor you, ladies, tonight. And one of the things, we can cheer for the mums for sure, yeah. Luke and I have fancied ourselves as filmmakers over the years. We did a feature film in 2016 called Priceless. He was one of the producers, I was one of the actors in it, thank you kindly. And we've, over the last few years, we've been developing another picture that's really close to home and important to us, and I'm very pleased to announce that as of 5 weeks and 3 days ago, we finished principal photography, which is a fancy way of saying we finished filming the movie, and it's done. It's a true story. It's a 90s story. Circles around an immigrant mum and her 6 kids, with one on the way, and a disgraced husband moving continents. And I only wish we had a snippet of it to play for you tonight. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. If only. I do want to say this, okay, first of all, we do have a 60-second piece that we rushed to get ready for you. No one online has seen this except for people who have illegally hacked it or something in other countries. There's only 14 other arenas that have seen this, so this is for your eyes and ears only. I want to recognize Andy Irwin and Mandy. Andy executive produced this film, is in the audience tonight. My brother-in-law and second unit director, Cubby Fink, is in the audience, and my co-director, Richard Ramsey, and his wife, Christina, are here. Could you indulge me and give them a round of applause also? This is a very near and dear story to my heart. This is a story, like I said, about immigrants and migration. It's a story that celebrates family. It's a story that celebrates motherhood, but most of all, it's a story about Luke's and my mum. Have a look. Yes, we do.
Oh, the rhythm of my heart, it's beating like a drum. But the words I love you rolling off your tongue. Oh, never will I fall, for I know a places fall. Where the ocean meets the sky, I'll be safe.
Your family, they're not in the way. They are the way.
If you saw a rugged, middle-aged man in that, that's actually me playing my dad at a rather expensive therapy session. If you want to keep up with us, text the word MUM to our Tennessee number. We'd love to let you know when and where it's going to be released. And if you're with your mum tonight, would you reach out and give her a kiss on the cheek, hold her hand, show her that you love her. This goes out to every mum and to Jay Bird, who's in the audience tonight.
Once upon a time, you were 25, walking up the aisle. You made the promise of your life. You blinked
twice and you were 29, singing lullabies. And I looked up at you for the first time. Words fall short, but I am sure there'll never be anyone like you. You're strong like your father, even when you were scared. When I was in trouble, you never left me there. And you love like your mother, like there's nothing to lose. You're an unsung hero. I sing this song for you.
Woke up, I was 21, and I fell in love. Remember how I told you that I'd searched the world, and I found the girl, and oh, how she reminds me of you. You're strong like your father, even when you were scared. When I was in trouble, you never left me there. And your love like your mother, like there's nothing to lose. You're an unsung hero, and I sing this song for you. I hope I make you proud of the man that I've become.
To be strong like my father, even when I'm scared. And when someone's in trouble, oh, I'll never leave them there. And I love like my mother, like there's nothing to lose. You're our unsung heroes, and we sing this song for you. All the sleepless nights, all the sacrifice, all the ways that you showed that you care, all your prayers, we hope you carried on generation after generation after generation.
Just the way that you taught us, sing our songs, our melodies in harmony. Just the way that you taught us to sing our songs, our melodies in harmony. Just the way that you taught us now.
Just the way that you taught us.
How did we get here? What caused the way on a lonely shore? I can see in your eyes, dear, it's hard to take for a moment more. We've got to
Burn the ships, cut the ties, send the flare into the night. Say your prayer, turn the tide, dry your tears and wave goodbye.
So let it arrest you. This fear of falling again. And if you need a refuge, I'll be right here until the end. Oh, it's time to burn the ships, cut the ties, send the flare into the night. Say a prayer, turn the tide, dry your tears and wave goodbye. Step into a new day. We can rise up from the dust and walk away. We can dance upon the heartache. So light a match, leave the past, burn the ships, and don't you look back. So long to shame, walk through the sorrow, out of the fire, into tomorrow. So flush the pills, face the fear, feel away, disappear. Wake up clean with more again. I hope the lights will rain again. Oh, we can breathe again. And step into a new day. We can rise up from the dust and walk away. We can dance upon the heartache. So light a match, leave the past, burn the ships, and step into a new day. We can rise up from the dust and walk away. We can dance upon the heartache. So light a match, leave the past, burn the ships, and don't you look back. And don't you look back. And don't you look back.
We stand to our feet together for this one.
This is for the busted hearts. This is for the question marks. This is for the outcast soul, lost control. No one knows. Sing it for the can't go back. Sing it for the broken past. Sing it for the just found out. Life is now upside down. If you're looking for hope tonight, raise your hand. If you feel alone and don't understand, if you're fighting to find your life and stand, we're gonna make it through this hand in hand. We will fall together. Together, my friends.
This is for the second chance.
princess. Together we are bolder, braver.
Well, thank you so very much. You guys can take a seat. Well, obviously we've expressed how special it is to be here with you, but there's another very, very special reason why it's well, wonderful to be with you and to get to celebrate, and that is, it is my oldest boy, Jude's birthday today. And this man is quite a remarkable boy. Come on out there, buddy, come on. Uncle Jolie got you. Come on out, man. Come here, buddy. There you go. You want to get down? Okay, you can get down. Come on. He's too big. He's double digits today, guys. So he's 10. He's 10. And I want you to know, buddy, that I am so proud of you. And God has given you so many unbelievably ridiculous talents. It's just insane. And it's a pleasure to be your father. And you were the first one that made mommy and daddy And that's just a special thing. All right. So I thought it would be appropriate that we should sing Happy Birthday to Jude. Can we do that? All right. You want to do it? All right. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jude. I call him Judy. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Oh man, it's funny, I remember people telling me that when you become a dad and then you have more than one kid.
Life hit you so hard that you've been knocked down. Have you gone too far to find the middle ground? Did they raise you so high just to pull you back down? Have you been so lost you can never be found? 'Cause I've been real, I've been fake. I've been a sinner, been a saint. So wrong. Yeah, I've made my mistakes. I don't know what it's like to be. You don't know what it's like to be me. What if we're all the same in different kinds of ways? Can you relate? We both know what it's like to be hurt. We both know what it's like to be a man. But I think it's safe to say happy birthday. Can you relate? Can you relate? Have you ever been left when you should have been loved? Has there ever been a time to stay but you should have run? 'Cause I'm real, I'm in fake. Been a sinner, been a saint. And I've been right and so wrong. Yeah, I've made my mistakes. I don't know what it's like to be. Let me see you put those hands together. You don't know what it's like to be me.
like to be. You don't know what it's like to be me. But by the grace of God, we'll see each other's hearts. Can you? Stand face to face with the younger me. Oh yeah, all of the mistakes, all of the heartbreaks. Here's what I do differently. Are you still with us, Grand Ole Opry? I'm bad like a basket, different is my band. Living like another, take time to remember. Fight for the equal, speak out for freedom. Fight faith for the battle, stand tall and put it on the knees. Sing it out, fix my eyes on you. Everybody knows it, everybody knows it. This trouble is hard to walk. Everybody knows it. It takes a soldier who knows his orders to walk I'm supposed to walk. And love like a basket, it weighs not fair. Living life another, take time to remember. Fight for the equal, speak out for freedom. Fight faith in the battle, stand tall and remember. Everybody on my left side sing, fix my things of earth are dimming in the light of your glory and grace. I stand the sights upon heaven. I'm fixing my eyes on you. Oh, 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 on you. We're fixing our eyes on you. 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 Love you like a basket, it weighs not fair. Living life another, and I take time for another. Fight for the equal, speak out for freedom. Fight faith in the battle, stand tall and love it all. Every voice, fix my. Fix my. Welcome back to the second half of the show. And how about a cheer for Mr. Miami, Danny Lopez on the keys for Love Like That. A little unstable, loose wires always getting tangled now. I am a little bit difficult, I can be a little self-critical now. And I am a little unable to put all my cards on the table now.
our souls. So we're gonna sing You Love Me Like Eyes, and after that, you shout am, alright? Just like this. You love me like I think you got more in you. You love me like I. Alright, all the fellas with Luke, come on.
You love me like I.
Ladies with me.
You love me like I.
All together, loud and proud, shout it out.
You love me like I. You love me like I. You love me like I.
It's amazing that you can love me like I am. And even when I cause you still love me as I am. Though I don't know how you do it, and I know I put you through it. It's amazing that you can love me like I, love me like I.
Thank you kindly. You okay up top still? Everyone feel blessed in the way back? I can see you. How you going on the floor? All right. You feel the Christmas spirit? It's coming. It's coming. It better be coming. We've only got 6 days left, so we can go quick. In 2020, in the height of quarantine is actually where we crafted this album. It was just a few moments away from here at a studio here in town. We literally divided up into rooms. And part of the reason we did is because it felt like that Christmas from that day even to this. It's more important for this country and the world even on December 25th to put a stake in the ground every year and say, there is hope. There is unity, there is love. Yes, there might be political division and racial tension and social separation, but there is redemption amongst us. And we are a part of that tonight. I hope you feel that. This is bigger than any one of us, that the fact that this group of people will never again be together. For one time, we come together, we unite under this great miracle that happened 2,000 years ago. As we crafted that album, and honestly, as we've been able to sing it from that year to this, it's been one of the great privileges that Luke and I have been able to offer, and we've received so much in turn. Sometimes, in order to find our way forward, we have to look back. That's what we did in this process. We look back through human history, we ask this question: where is God when tragedy strikes? When we're deprived, when we're depraved? When we look closely, we saw the footsteps of God. We looked into our own family story. We saw miracles. Looked into our own lives. There He is, quietly but surely, walking with us. So we stand before you this Christmas, more convicted and more convinced. God is not some abstract construct, some man upstairs a million light years away, some absentee parent looking down on this great experiment called planet Earth from a million light years away. Make no mistake, God is here. God is now. God is with us. Nashville, Tennessee. This is for Cash and Karen Adams.
That your love that gave us a brand celebration and no ceremony, and at the earth I know nobody. This is the story of the coming glory. Can you hear the prayers of people pray? Can you see the skies begin to break? Heaven and earth were face to face. Oh, how the world forever changed, for God is with us. God is with us. The body was broken, and it was finished. So let's begin the celebration and the ceremony. There's silence on earth with the heavens roaring, telling the story of the coming glory. Can you feel your heart begin to race? Can you see the time begin to change? The thought of redemption will be erased. The world will never be the same. For God is with us. Did imagine, did it believe in that your love gave us a reason for leaving? Can you feel the hope that's rushing in? Can you hear the song that's echoing? So join with the choir as we sing. This is where love truly begins. Oh, God is with us. With us. Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. O come, ye, O come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. O come. all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, joy. Oh, come let us adore Him, Christ the Lord. Oh, come let us adore Him. 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 Lord, we greet Thee, born this happy morning. Jesus, to Thee be all glory given. Word of the Father, now in flesh appear. Every voice, oh, come let us adore Him, Christ the Lord. Adore Him. Come let us 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 adore Him.
If you got your cell phone on you, would you flip that flashlight on and raise it in the sky? It's our carols by candlelight. It's nice to be eye level with you at the balcony. You look beautiful.
Silent night, holy night, all is gone, all is bright, round young virgin, mother and child, holy infant son, tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. holy night, silent night, holy night, silent night, holy night, silent night, holy I say, silent night, holy night, silent night, holy night, silent night, holy night, silent night, holy night.
My help comes from you. You're right here pulling me through. You carry my weakness, my sins, my brokenness all on your shoulders. My help comes from you. You are my rest, my rescue. I don't have to see to believe that you lifted me up on your My help comes from you. You're right here pulling me through. You carry my weakness, my sickness, my brokenness all on your shoulders. Our help comes from you. You are our rest, our rescue. We don't have to see to believe that you're lifting us up on your I don't have to see to believe that lifting us up on your Let's take a moment. Just us. In the quiet. If you have never felt near to God, may this Christmas be a reminder that 2,000 years ago, God came near to you. You are loved more than you know. You're so loved. Amen.
with every song I bring. An empty voice, a hollow noise. And if I speak with a silver tongue, convince a crowd, but don't have the love I leave. A bitter taste with every word I say.
So let my life be the proof of your love. Let my love look like you and what you're made of. Now you live till you die, love a sacrifice. So let my life be the proof of your love.
And if I give to a needy soul but don't have love, then who is poor? It seems all the poverty is found in me.
So let my life be the proof of your love. Let my love look like you and what you made of. Now you live till you die, love a sacrifice. So let my life be the proof of your love. When it's all said and done, when we sing our final song, only love remains, only love remains.
And if I speak with human eloquence and angelic ecstasy but don't love, I'm nothing but the creaking of a rusty gate. If I speak God's word with power, revealing all of his mysteries and making everything as plain as day, and if I have faith to say to a mountain, jump, and it jumps, but I don't love, I'm nothing. If I give all I own to the poor, or even go to the stake to be burned as a martyr, but I don't love, I've got nowhere. So, no matter what we say, no matter what we believe, no matter what we do, we're bankrupt without love. If you believe that tonight, would you stand to your feet and sing this chorus with all your heart? Make it your anthem.
So let my life be the proof
of your love. Let my love look like you and what you made of.
Thank you all very much. You guys can take a seat. You all must be exhausted. So it was the Monday before Thanksgiving, just a few weeks ago, and I came into Franklin, Tennessee, the hometown that I grew up in here in Tennessee, and I was doing a business meeting just to kind of finish up the week before Thanksgiving. And so I finished the meeting, and I start heading home. I live about 35 minutes further south. of Franklin. And I start driving, and I go down Main Street, a street that I've gone down hundreds and hundreds of times. And I look to my left, and I see one of my dear friends from high school, his childhood home. And I was reminded of a conversation that I just had with him a couple of weeks prior. I sent him a text saying a happy birthday. And we got chatting a little bit, and he said, "Hey man, I got to tell you something. You've always been really close to my parents, to my siblings, and my mom has actually been diagnosed with something that's a little bit difficult, and we're just not quite sure what the future really holds. And I just wanted you to know that." And so I'm driving home. I look at that house, and as I'm driving by, I feel this very, very strong nudge that says, "You should go drop in and say hello to Micah's mother, whose name is Linda." That was my friend's name, Micah, and his mom. And I was like, man, I don't know if I'm that bold, I don't know if I can do that. Just for a little bit of context, I know the family very well, but I haven't seen Linda a whole lot in the last 12 years since I've been married, and so in 12 years, we've not exchanged calls or texts or anything. And so I was like, I don't know. So I kept on driving. And as I got a few more 100 yards down the road, that nudge became pretty strong. So I pulled up to the side of the road, and I was like, "God, I'm gonna make a deal with you. I'm gonna call and see if she's there, and then I'll turn back around and I'll go in the house if she's there." And so, but at this point, I don't even know if I have a number, all right? And so I look at my phone, I just go to contacts, and I search Linda, and I find Linda's number, and I was like, all right, here goes. But as soon as I press, call, it's ringing, and I'm like, I'll just leave her a message. She's not gonna answer. And so I'm thinking through, and I'm saying the message, and then all of a sudden it says, "Luke Smallbone, is that you?" Linda picks up. And I said, "It is. Are you at home?" And she goes, "No, I'm at Costco Thanksgiving shopping." I was like, "Oh, okay. And at that point, I'm like, maybe I read the nudge correctly, all right? And so, so we caught up for a little bit. She was telling me a little bit about the rest of the kids. I was close to all of her kids, and she's got grandkids now, and we just caught up for a while. And the conversation got to a point where you could tell she was like, "Luke, why did you call me?" And I said, "Hey, Linda, I wanted to call you because Mike had told me a little bit about what's going on with your health and with the family, and I just wanted to call and say thanks. Thanks for believing in me in those formative years of high school. Thanks for being an encourager of me. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for making those pancakes in the morning. And I just wanted to call and say thanks for being faithful. I just want to say thanks." And I prayed for her. I prayed for her healing. And then I hung up. And it was a beautiful conversation. I still had about 30 minutes to get home, and so I started driving. I didn't take any phone calls. I didn't listen to any music, and I couldn't figure out why I was so delightfully happy, but at the same time kind of heavy-hearted. I kept thinking through it, and I think I realized that if I could confess a little bit, I've heard those nudges most of my life, and I've ignored a lot of them. And I've been that guy that just kept on driving all the way home. Have you ever felt those nudges? Did you listen? Christmas is a very, very difficult time of year for a lot of people. We watch those commercials and you see the perfect turkey and you got the family and everybody's laughing, but a lot of times that's not necessarily what our families feel like, does it? And a lot of times at Christmas there's an awful lot of unforgiveness. And everyone's waiting for the other person to make the first move. Do you feel those nudges? Will you listen? I'm unconvinced that my conversation with Linda impacted her life all that much. But it impacted my life. It made my heart grateful. It changed who I am. And it changed my Christmas. Hallelujah. 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 Heavenly hosts cry, glory, glory, for the Lord is with us. Let all the earth shout, worthy, worthy, love has come to save us. Holy, 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 love has come to save me. Wide awake while the world is sound asleep, too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. Every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories that somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
There's a kind of love that there's a kind of love.
You keep a cover over every single secret. So afraid if someone saw them they would leave. But somebody sees you. Somebody will never leave you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. Come on. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
There's a kind of love that there's a kind of love. There's a kind of love that there's a kind of love.
For nations, misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. No, for the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
God only knows where to find you. God only knows how to break through. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
It's our prayer and hope this Christmas and beyond that you feel seen, that you feel known, that you can trust that there's a superhuman kind of love that God only knows. It's remarkable to think that a baby boy born in a stable, no prestige or privilege, no social media or social status, political campaigns or private aeroplanes, and yet he flew the world on its head. He turned BC into AD, became the most famous name around the globe, inspired the most read book ever written. He reconnected us to heaven, and in turn brought heaven down to earth. And now he offers us redemption, a fresh start, freedom, so that we can hold our heads high and march through this life knowing that we are never alone. That every woman and man, girl and boy, to all of us who feel like we have nothing left to bring, nothing to give, that we can know that God is smiling at us, that He's loving us, that you are enough. So light up that Christmas tree, stand under the mistletoe, surround yourself with the ones that you love the most. And together, Nashville, Tennessee, let us celebrate the greatest news that this world has ever known. Shall we play our drums at the Opry for you tonight? They told me, a newborn king to see, our finest gifts we bring, to lay before the king. To honor him, when we so baby, here we go, Nashville, and I am on my way to
down, I'll play for you. On my he smiled at me, me and my is wrong, me and my is wrong.
Watching the nightly news, concerts are finally real. Just wanna sing the blues. Feels like a song that never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So won't somebody please pass the megaphone? I'll shout it on the count of three, let me hear you.
Cause this is still my time. joy down in my heart to stay. I need the joy down in my heart. If you believe it, sing it out. I need the. That's right, come on. And one more time, I need the. Down in my heart to stay. Yeah. Opry, can you feel it? Opry, can you feel it? Then dance. Oh, you let it go, you come on. Oh, you let it go. Oh, let it go, yeah. Oh, I see. Let it go, yeah. Oh, let it go. Let it go, yeah. Oh, lost to the valley in the shadow of night. Oh, it's still by the side. I'm stepping into the light. I see. Let it go. Let it go. Joy down in my heart. Down in my heart, you all together. I need it. Down in my heart to stay.
You made us feel so very loved.
Merry Christmas. No, you are loved well. Good night, family.